Did you know how an atomic bomb actually works? On August 9th, the United States dropped a second atomic bomb on Nagasaki that they called Fat Man. The bomb itself was massive, with 128 inches long, 60 inches in diameter, and weighed over 10,000 pounds. But the destructive power came from something surprisingly small, just 6.4 kilograms of plutonium, a man-made radioactive element. From an altitude of 17,000 feet, the bomb was released. 47 seconds later, it detonated at around 1,600 feet above ground level, a height chosen to maximize blast efficiency over a wider area. As the bomb fell, an onboard radar altimeter measured the distance to the ground. Once it detected the preset altitude, the firing mechanism activated. Electrical signals were sent to all 32 detonators, which then ignited the explosive lenses surrounding the plutonium core. These explosives sphere inward at extreme speed and pressure, equivalent to the weight of 500,000 adult elephants pressing down at the same time. This compression forced the plutonium into a supercritical mass, a state where the atomic nuclei were so densely packed that a self-sustaining chain reaction could begin. Inside the core, a neutron initiator released a burst of neutrons at precisely the right moment. These neutrons struck plutonium atoms, causing them to split in half. Each split released massive energy and more neutrons. This is the chain reaction. Within microseconds, trillions of atoms were splitting in an uncontrolled nuclear explosion. The resulting blast equaled 21,000 tons of TNT. In the first 1/1,000,000th of a second after a nuclear detonation, the heat becomes so extreme, a glowing sphere of plasma forms. This is a nuclear fireball like a sun on Earth. It can reach 100 million degrees Celsius. To put that in perspective, that's 20,000 times hotter than the temperature it takes to vaporize diamond, one of the toughest materials in the universe. It doesn't matter if you're hiding in a fridge in a bunker or even inside a bunker made of diamond. If you're inside that fireball, you're not just dead, you're erased from existence. Then comes the shockwave. A sphere of high-pressure air expanding faster than the speed of sound. When it hits the ground, it reflects upward and recombines, gives the shockwave a razor's edge, shaving entire cities down to rubble. But the explosion isn't done. Now the air rushes back in to fill the pressure vacuum left behind. Hurricane force winds sweep inward, feeding the flames. Fire tornadoes spiraling hundreds of feet into the sky. This isn't sci-fi, it's called a firestorm. And finally, something far more insidious. Gamma radiation. They are high-energy electromagnetic waves, invisible, silent, and able to penetrate deep through skin, muscle, even bone. They can break DNA strands, disrupt cellular function, and trigger mutations. That is the power of an atomic bomb. But tell me, what do you think is even more dangerous than that? Leave your answer below.